What's going on, everybody? Z-Man here. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday so far. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the game. How's everybody doing? You guys doing well? I hope you're doing well. Before we go ahead and get started, though, I just wanted to go ahead and do a quick little plug. If you guys happen to be enjoying yourself at any point in time during the stream, or if you're watching this in VOD form, make sure to hit that like button. Check all the links below for all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. Love to chat with you guys in there. And if you want to support me further than just liking and subscribing, you can consider becoming a channel member today for some pretty amazing perks. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. And one more thing before we go ahead and get started is a shout out. Thank you to G Portal for sponsoring this series and hosting this server for me. If you guys want to get your own vintage story server for you and your friends to play on, make sure to use the link in the description below for 10% off your initial purchase. Thanks, G Portal. You're pretty awesome. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it today. So if you guys remember, what we did last time was we worked on the interior of our castle here. And we have unwelcome guests already. Sir, I would politely ask you to frick off. Please. Thank you. There we go. Hey, I'll also take the flax. Thank you very much. So it's actually been a couple weeks since I've been here on the server, so I'm still trying to catch myself up a little bit here. But yeah, we worked on this little throne room here. It's not too bad. We still have to finish the ceiling. I have to think about what I want to do for the ceiling, because I know for over here, we did wood. I think we're going to do wood ceilings in here and in here. And then in here, we're going to do the ashlar blocks. I just think that, or the granite ashlar blocks. I think that's just going to, work out a little bit better. And I might do some chiseling magic to make this look a little less flat and all that fun stuff. But I'm just going to go ahead and use what I have here and get it started. So as for our expansions, when it comes to the actual castle itself, we did carve out these like doorways here, which I'm definitely gonna have to change a little bit. Maybe make them a little bit taller, a little bit wider. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm thinking these will just be offshoots of like what the throne is going to be. But yes, I'm thinking maybe a barracks, at least for one of them. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do with the other. Maybe we'll do like a prison cell or something like that. Have it go down into some dungeons or something like that. Maybe that could be interesting to do. Raiden, I have no headphones right now, but hello, my dwarf lord. You shall be playing in the background of my phone. Fair enough. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well. I apologize that we haven't really been chatting too much. A lot's been going on. Obligations have kind of prevented me from doing the stuff that I've been wanting to do, which, by the way, if you guys may have noticed, I do not have my webcam on, and that is because I am currently dog sitting. So we will more than likely have to take a break or two at some point so I can make sure that the dogs are taken care of and all that fun stuff, typical dog sitter stuff. So yeah, that's another thing that I've been kind of getting preoccupied on, and my schedule is actually starting to get a little bit busy with that. I don't know why it's this time of year that people are like, hey, I need dog sitters. So, but hey, money is money, so I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of me, myself, and I. But I'm obviously going to try and stream as much as I possibly can as these jobs pop up. How much streaming, that is to be determined, because I know this past Friday, not today, Friday, last Friday, I got preoccupied with dog sitting, so that's why I was not able to stream last Friday, which I do genuinely apologize for, but shit happens. So be wary for any potential schedule changes over the next couple months. But I'm currently dog sitting for my parents, so this was like the one big chunk of time where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm dog sitting for like 10 plus days. Yippee. Gotta love taking care of 3 chihuahuas. It's fun. We have fun around here, guys. I swear. All right. What did I do with my chisel? I'm looking for my chisel so I can make more ashlar bricks, but it's not popping up. Zoya Suki, how I'm calling you Zoe. I'm calling you Zoe from now on. Welcome in. How you doing? I've been noticing you in my comments as of late. I see you've been enjoying my Middle Earth Minecraft playthrough. How you doing? Welcome in. Glad to have you here in chat. Yeah, this is not Minecraft. This is Vintage Story. This is technically my forever world that I have in Vintage Story. And I stream this every Friday. So if Vintage Story is also a game that you like, consider tuning in more often. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. I am looking for my chisel, which I seem to not be able to find, and it's really bothering me. Why can I not find my chisel? Is it not? It's not in my inventory. Guys, did I lose my... Did I maybe break my chisel? Did I place it down somewhere? I'm not entirely sure. Also, this defies logic. That should not happen. Oh, gosh. What did I do with it? Did I lean it up somewhere? Double checking here again. I mean, absolute worst case, I can always make another. And watch. I'm going to make this one. And I'm going to find my previous chisel sitting somewhere. And I'm going to be annoyed. Would not be able to say much on the live. It's late for me. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I try to stream like somewhat early for like Pacific Standard Time, so like the West Coast of the US. I'm kind of like in the middle of the world, so it's a little weird sometimes. Oh, hey, guys, look at it. Remember when I said I was going to find my freaking chisel? And I already have four. Oh, man. Why am I like this? And we already have the thing heated up, or it's heating up. I don't want to waste the coal, so I guess we're going to head back and do something with it. Maybe another iron pickaxe? Sure, I only have one in my inventory. I also did not pay attention to see if there was another one sitting in my chest that was in my room or not, but it seems neither here nor there. So let's go ahead and head back over to our area here. I do have the Freedom Units mod on my computer. That is right. I kind of completely forgot that I had that. I'm so used to Celsius for the most part, so now that I might even just remove it, just because I have gotten so used to Celsius, since that is the standard unit of temperature in Vintage Story. I thought I would be a little bit funny and be like, the Freedom Units, that's funny because I'm American. Yeah, now I'm just lost. So we're going to smash this into an ingot. And what are we going to turn it into is a great question, because I honestly don't even know what I need. All I know is that I do need to stay on track today. We're going to do some interior stuff. I think I have the days set to 18 days per month. So we're getting into the heart of winter here. What do I need? Is there anything that I absolutely need right now? Not a saw. I think I'm just going to go pickaxe, because you can never have enough pickaxes. Am I right, guys? You can never have enough. So let's smash this and get into a pickaxe head. And then we'll head back over to the thing and we will kind of figure out the game plan for what we want to do with our stuff. Whether we, or with our interior. That's the word I was trying to think of. What do we want to do with our interior is an excellent question, because I didn't really think about it much, if at all. Yeah, I do the things sometimes. This snow is definitely going to start bothering me here soon, because it's just going to keep building up and building up and building up, and it's going to be so annoying. That's strong tin. Do I have any water? Oh, that was when I was making that. Right. Yeah, nothing in there. Alrighty then. Boop. And boop. Don't know why I was trying to put that in my offhand, but I don't need it. Probably didn't even need another pickaxe, but like I said, I didn't want to waste the coal, because coal is a precious resource, which, by the way, I might need to go out and do some mining for that. Maybe get some more leather going as well, seeing as what we have 2 of 3 leather things here. So for leather, is it chest plate? Yeah, it's called a chest plate, I think. Maybe. Leather. There's leather helmet. Where's the other leather stuff that I'm trying to find? Leather armor. Where the heck is it? Is it the leather jerkin that I was thinking of? Maybe? Yeah, I think this is what I was thinking of. So that requires 14 leathers. And we definitely... I think I have some stuff. Lux, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. All right, so one of our goals today is going to be to try and get more leather. I know I have seen this, all this raw hide here. It's a lot of hide. And that's all the lime water that I have? I thought I had more than that. No? Uh-oh, did I use up all my lime water? Uh-oh, that's not good. Doing pretty bad, but never mind that. How are you? Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing so well. I hope that this stream will be able to bring at least a smile to your face. You beautiful human being. Come here. Give me your forehead. Mwah. There you go. Hopefully that makes you feel better. But I'm doing pretty all right myself. I'm surviving for the most part, I would say. I feel like I'm just surviving, really. I had my first statistics exam today, which honestly, I don't think I did too bad on. But statistics is one of those topics where I'm just like, even for an intro class, I'm just, I don't want to be in the class, and I'm going to do absolutely everything in my power to at least pass the class. Like, the bare minimum is pass. If I do anything better than that, good for me. Big mood. Yeah, I'm surviving. We are surviving around here. So I'm just going to grind up the rest of this limestone here really quick. I'm going to make more lime water because I need lime water. So you just don't want to be in there. Statistics is one of those really I wouldn't even say interesting. It's one of those topics that for me can get really confusing because memorizing the formulas for everything can be really hard for me to learn because there's so many symbols and letters and this means that and that means this and it's my brain cannot keep up with it. So yeah, that's why I don't like statistics. All right, we're just going to, I thought I put some water down somewhere around here. Is it hiding under the snow maybe? Might be. It might be frozen for all I know. Or not. Maybe I'm just being a silly goose. Statistics is fun? No, statistics is not fun for me. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus, Roth. We don't like statistics. I don't like statistics. You know how bad I hate statistics? I took a quiz last week. Yes, last week. And I'm telling you right now, it was the worst graded quiz I have ever taken in my life. You know how bad it was? I got a 7 out of 20. 7 out of 20. That's lower than 50%. And I do the, like, here's the other thing about it too. Is like, I do my homework and the quizzes are all about the homework. Like literally just taking the homework problems and putting them on a quiz. And I did like I said, I do my homework. I try to stay on top of it as much as I possibly could. But I'm going to say it now. Frick standard deviation. It is the dumbest thing ever. First off, I'm never going to need statistics for my job ever. Hopefully never. I probably should say that instead of being like, I'm never going to need it. More than likely, I'm never going to need to use statistics for anything. So why the heck am I taking it? Well, unfortunately, it is a required class to take for business management majors, which I think is personally really dumb. I had the option between 3 statistics class: intro to statistics, I think it was business analytics, and then something business statistics. I think it was one of those 3. But obviously, as I said, I hate statistics. So I went with intro to statistics and called it a day there. We put our leather in, it's sealed, we should be good. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. So that's my life right now, is I'm struggling with statistics. I don't want to be in the class. But like at the same, while I don't want to be in the class, I'm still like one of those students is like, I'm at least trying, because if I'm just going to sit there and not try, then obviously it's not going to work out for me, seeing as if I don't try, I'm going to fail. Hopefully you won't have to deal with null hypothesis testing in this class. That sounds difficult, and I'm genuinely hoping not. But I also got to keep in mind, I am a third? Almost a third of the way through the semester now. And I want this semester to end already. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's just because of the time, like the timing of the year. It's like, you know, it's snowy and it's either snowy, really rainy. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like the timing of the year really throws off my performance in class. Cause like during the summertime, I take online classes if they're available. So like I can do that at my own pace and all that fun stuff. And like I feel like I do pretty all right when it comes to like the summertime classes. And then in the fall, I'm perfectly fine for the most part. It's like last semester. Yeah, last semester was fall. I passed with, was it an A and a B on my courses? I think it was. It's one of the two. Regardless. I need wood. But yeah, it's like I was not a very good student the first time around. I will admit that. And I'm trying to remedy that by being a good student this time around so I can get my diploma and all that stuff. I'm motivated enough to keep going, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. As before, when I first was in college, it was kind of bad. I won't sugarcoat it. It was bad. I think it would be towards the end of the semester. Roth, all I'm going to say is if I happen to have to deal with null hypothesis theory, I'm coming straight to you for help, because you mentioned that you're like, oh, I love statistics. Hopefully you don't have to learn about this. And you already know about it, so you've cursed yourself, my guy. You're going to be my go-to person for that. Okay, so we've got roof done in here. Let's go ahead and finish roof in here. I'm a little rusty. I do not care. You're going to help me. If I can't understand it, I should probably preface. I mean, for the most part, like I said, when it comes to all the symbols and letters and that stuff that go into the equations, that's what I struggle with the most. Everything else, I feel like I'm like basic math, obviously I can do that. I can do basic multiplication, division, square roots, and all that stuff with a calculator. But yeah, it's waffle would be better option. Well, either or, one of you two is going to help me. Ew, math. Yes, you're absolutely right, Rescore. Also, welcome in. How you doing? Also add, so I missed about 30 seconds. Uh-oh. Yeah. Basically, help. That's the best way I can describe that. Statistics, send help. I'm hoping I did pretty okay on my exam today. Because like I won't lie, the professor gave us the equations. So as long as we were able to take the numbers, plug them into the equations, and do the math, I should have passed with flying colors. Keyword there though is should. It's not a guarantee. All right, well, Waffle can expect a phone call from me when the time comes for that. Roth, you might want to warn her now, because it's probably going to happen sooner rather than later. So I think for this hallway, I'm going to do we're going to have a short hallway that's going to lead into a small barracks, because like this castle isn't going to be very big. That's kind of like the goal for this one, is like we start with a smaller castle, then we work towards the next, like a bigger size, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger to compensate as we go along through the series. So, what the frick, man? You can't sneak up on me like that. You're gonna give me a panic attack. And that's not very nice. I do need to get more torch holders, and I do need brass for that. Which I'm gonna have to remember the... whatchamacallits. The alloy for that. Well, like, brass is an alloy, but the actual ores I'm gonna need. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. We'll do that. Also, by the way, if the music happens to be a bit too loud, please feel free to let me know. Because at least for me, it seems a little loud. I don't know if it's just me or what. Actually, we probably can just remove this layer of stone here. Actually, we can also just go in one more block just to make this a little bit easier. And I'm going to put a torch in my offhand so you guys can at least see what the heck I'm doing. I'm sure you guys want to see that at least. Alright, and smash that in there. Beautiful. Probably could have gone a little bit, like one more block higher, perhaps, with it. But it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. What I do need to do, though, is do the arch. So we'll grab that, grab our chisel. All right, well, she pushed it back on me because apparently that was one of the things I assisted her with. Well, see, Roth, help me. I'm struggling. Yeah, and we're not going to make these arches super fancy either. We're just going to do... like that. So then in here... 3... put the axe away, since we don't really need the axe right now. Put that... nope, that does go there. Stop it. Yes, we are into December now. Thank God. I was really worried for a moment there that we were going to be stuck in November for a lot longer than I wanted. All right. Take a pretty picture and do this. I'm telling y'all right now, this pantograph is a lifesaver. It is so convenient with chiseling and all that fun stuff. It makes this process go by so much quicker. So I think what we're gonna do here is, I thought I had more ashlar blocks. Hey, I really do need to get more lanterns too. Oh, that was another thing that I kind of forgot about, was the better traders. I did install that on the server, so I do want to see if the trades are actually worth it now. So we might go out and do a bit of exploring at some point. We shall see. We shall see. Throw that onto the pile of stone for... yeah, that's fun. Nope, okay. How much stuff do I have left? Nope. I can throw the stones in here instead. I did not put any... Do I not have any mortar right now? I have a stack. All right. That's probably not going to be enough for what I need, but for now, it's going to have to work. Look at the stone throwing up smaller stones. Bleh. All right, make it a stones. I don't know. Maybe it'll be enough. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Will it be enough for what we want to build today? Great question. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. Mood. I won't lie. It sounds like a mood. So the center blocks, they are going to be wood. So I need to go get some more oak. Do I have oak sitting in here or no? I do not. All right. We do have a little bit more mortar sitting in here as well. Might as well stack that all together. Stack that together. I'm also getting low on oak. We're down to 5 stacks of oak. Uh-oh. That's no bueno. Oak, go there. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with the walls. But I think for now we're just going to focus on making this hallway and getting the barracks in. I think for today, we'll do barracks stuff. Like, we'll make the barracks room potentially, depending how detailed we want to go with it as well. Whether we just want to get the basic structure in and go from there, or if we want to do some extra detailing. We'll see how I'm feeling about it, I guess. Because there's some other, like, progression stuff that I've really been pushing off for a good while now that I feel like I probably shouldn't push off for too much longer. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to put that there, so we at least have some light coming into the room. I will also need to make myself some more food because I am starting to get a bit hungry. So what? Oh, that's rot. That might have been my cabbages, actually. Or cabbage. One of the two. I do have some rice. I do have... I think I'm just going to cook up some of these vegetables because they need to be eaten. So let's go ahead. We're just going to make a big old batch of parsnip, carrot, and onion soup. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Probably going to need to get some more firewood, too. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some more firewood, which... Oh, never mind. I have some firewood right here. Ha ha! $12, 2, 4, 6, 8. Beautiful. My cabbages. Best Avatar side character. I'll say it. it's a very memorable moment just because I've had so many friends that have watched Avatar say it, and I've seen the scene, and it is very funny. But I was never really an Avatar fan. Like, I never really got into the show. I don't really know how to explain why. I just didn't. So, there is that. I have never watched... I didn't watch the show in full. I've seen clips of the show here and there. But, yeah. So we're going to wait for our food to cook up. While that is cooking, we shall run back over here. Oh, we do need to do the floor. So this will be easy enough to do. I just know from the means, yeah, pretty much same. There's a lot of memes around the cabbage dude. And we are about to start starving here in about right now. I guess I could just eat a couple onions to tide myself over for now. Yeah. That's all still cooking. Put the vegetables back where they belong. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, so how big do we want to make this room? I don't think we want to make it super big. And like over time, we can make the room a bit bigger or detail the room a bit better with like more beds and other stuff like that. Maybe get some mannequins if we can find enough of them. But like for now, this is probably where we're going to just put a lot of like our weapons, armor, maybe even tools for the time being until we can get a proper workshop build up and going around here. So I think we're just going to make it, what, is that 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I meant to do 5 stone, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. That's all mathin' right now. And obviously, we're not going to make it like super tall roof or anything like that. We just want just enough space, I guess. Maybe we could do some like bunk bed type builds potentially at some point. Do some chiseling-esque stuff. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see what we can do with this room. Let our creativity run wild. Don't know why that was so hard to say, but it was. Okay, I think our food is ready now. Nope. It's just about ready. Shouldn't need those logs, so let's throw that back onto there. And there we go. These are all good to go. I'm going to throw 2 of these into here. I'm going to save those crocs for absolute emergencies because I know that we are going to need at least some food reserves. I do have plenty of vegetables right now, and they are good for a good while longer. They very well could even take us through winter. We shall see. We shall see. No guarantees, though. Hold on 1 second, everybody. All right. So, how big are we gonna... I think for now we're just gonna toss it on a couple torches like that. Okay, so let's think. One. Oh. Hey guys, there's a cave here. Well, guess we gotta explore it. Oh, this is where that waterfall is. That's probably where I was also hearing a lot of the various creatures, too. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, Jesus, hi. You scared the crap out of me, dude. Stop it. Don't do that to me. Wheel of Time. I watched, like, a couple episodes of the show. And, like, I don't know. To me, it didn't really appeal to me. I don't know if it's because there wasn't as much action as I was hoping for. I mean, there was, I think, like, one of the last episodes that I saw before I stopped watching. There was, like, some sort of fight sequence or whatever, which kind of piqued my interest, but at the same time, it's kind of like, meh. Ouch! Oh, God, you brought your friends. Stop throwing rocks at me. That's not very nice. All right. Come here, you little shit. There we go. All right, so this way is a complete dead end. No ores or anything of the sorts. That's kind of unfortunate. What about going down further into the world, perhaps? Hey, thanks for the flax. I will take that. It does look like there's also more cave up that way, potentially to the entrance of it. I don't think I'm going to need to go up that high, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat this food really quick. Harvest this body. There is something in here. Lots of cobwebs, a short bed. Don't say it, everybody. I know you want to say it, but don't say it. What's in here? Music box, shepherd cowl, clean bandages. That's not bad. I'll take the bandages for sure. So these, that rune was kind of meh, not that great. We do have to be extra careful since there's water here. There's some quartz, which, I mean, quartz is literally everywhere, so I really don't care about it that much. What I'm more so curious about is what can we find as we go further down. That would be my main question. And make sure that we can get up, like a safety type thing. Make sure we can get back up quickly. So let's dig our way down through this cave, see what we can find, and hopefully we'll find something interesting other than quartz. Quartz seems to be pretty abundant in this cave, which, don't really need quartz right now for anything. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, I know where you are. I know where you live, but I don't need you right now. Yeah, we can we'll use our blocks just to make this process go by a little bit quicker. I have a feeling that this is going to go all the way down to mantle, and we are going to find absolutely nothing. That's my prediction. Oh, that's really dark now. Is that what I think? Guys, I think that's iron. We just found iron. You have got to be shitting me right now. And it's bountiful. Seriously? What is up with me finding iron, bountiful iron of all things, in caves? Like, I can never just find it when I'm, like, prospecting for it. Except for the one time on the Solus Gaming server. Except for the one time. Ooh. This looks like a very big cave. But yeah, so we have iron. And I'm sure lots of it. I'm definitely thinking I might want to start working towards making a windmill so we can get a health hammer, so we can make armor a little bit easier potentially. But the other main problem that we're kind of running into is I haven't explored enough that we've found like a lot of coal or anything like that either. So that's one thing I gotta kind of keep in mind. So this, oh, that's a saw blade. That's a saw blade. Uh-oh. That's very not good. It can fall again, I guess. Please, no. Excuse me. Bye-bye. Just wanted to see what was down here. All I'm finding is death. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm kind of like... Ouch! That hurt a lot, actually. Bandages. I have bandages. I'm kind of slightly concerned about turning my back towards that pit because that saw blade locust could definitely just kind of pop up out of nowhere, and I would very much prefer to not have that happen. Ooh, rusty gear. Ooh, piece of candy. All right, so let's keep exploring, and it's dead end. Okay, well, that's not leading us anywhere that we want to go. All right, what's in the bodies? Huh? Anything good? Nope. Okay. Hey, thanks for the flax. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, so we have a slight problem. The saw blade locust is down there. It's gonna hurt. Like, a lot. If we get hit by it. It very well may one-shot us. Which is also very concerning. I'm hoping that maybe it took enough fall damage so that it might not take as many hits to neutralize it. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe, just maybe. All right. So this just... See, this is why... Whoa! Whoa! Oh, it's dead. Okay, it's dead. Thank goodness. That was scary. Yeah, it was a wee bit scary. I will not lie. But I do want the goodies, so... Uh-oh. That's also not exactly good. Oh, there's another one. Whoo! Bob and weave. Bob and weave, baby. Oh, there's another one! Shit! Ouch! That did not feel good. Bandage? Bandage! I'm scared. Oh! Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's dead. Cool. Oh, no, no. Ouch. I respectfully am going to ask you to fuck off, okay? I need to get out of here. Otherwise, I'm going to die. Was it this way? Which way did I come in from? Wait. Oh! I am hurting so badly. Guys, this is not going so well for me. What? Right here. Okay. I need to get up, heal, eat some food, do something. Because I am literally one shot from anything. Maybe a rock even. Oh, is that what I heard fall? Or this guy might have fallen to his death? That'd be kind of funny, actually. All right, so Bountiful Iron. We got to keep that in mind for our base here. Because we're about to build right over this chasm. So, I don't know. Maybe instead of a barracks, we do like some sort of miner's outpost. Maybe we do something else. I'm not entirely sure what we should do with this. But all I know is that we are home safe. And I have a lot of stuff on me too. So I'm going to empty out my inventory. Like all these rocks, the gears. Stuff that I don't really need in my inventory right now. I do have... I had more bandages, really. I'm sitting over here freaking out for absolutely no reason. But of course, that would be me. So we're going to heal really quick. Use up all the bandages. And we're going to eat some food. What time is it? Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Just to do it. See, winter is like one of my least favorite times of the year. Because you can't really do too much with it. Yeah, I mean, I know we're trying of building and all that fun stuff. But I also want to do more exploration. Like, I want to explore. The world is calling to me. It's like, Seaman, come explore me. And I want to so bad. I do, genuinely. All right, so what the heck am I supposed to do here? Let's go ahead. I think we're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. I mean, for a small castle, a small barracks kind of makes sense, right? Like, there's not going to be a large garrison of people defending it. Plus, in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to lore, Drow Vale Castle is not really significant. from what I have deemed lore-wise, which I definitely did not just come up with right now or anything like that. Yeah, it's a small castle. It's a starter castle. It's a starter base. So I'm not gonna go super overboard with it. So let's go ahead, clear this out. I do need to build up enough so that we can reach these splitter plugs here. And that's a big hole. Maybe probably could have gone 7 blocks wide, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because this does seem pretty narrow. I know, I'm being very picky and indecisive right now. But this is also what happens when you plan on a whim. Because I'm not good at planning things out. I've been getting better at it when it comes to like Minecraft and the Solus world, like planning out the builds for that, you know, the structures. Vintage Story is one of those things where I feel like I still kind of need to maybe try creative a little bit more, but I also feel like if I get into creative too much, that's the wrong block, then I'm gonna be spending literal hours or literal days. We're gonna be realistic, literal days spent trying to plan builds, gather the resources, and all that fun stuff. And like, I personally right now, I won't lie, I have been, my hyperfixation has been on the Solus Minecraft world. I've been cranking out the mountain. Like, I've been working really hard on just trying to get that done and over with, because it's like the mountain is like, it is a mega build. That's really what it is. And I feel like I need to wrap that up here relatively soonish, I think, because we've been spending a lot. Well, I've spent well over 6 months between a resource gathering. Obviously, we've been working on other stuff too, like Duskhearth and all that fun stuff. But I really have been trying to get the mountain done in my free time, which isn't a whole lot. And just trying to get it done so that I could say that I built an entire mountain range by myself without planning it. That I think that was the biggest that is the biggest issue for me, is that like I did not do it in Axiom or anything like that prior to building this, prior to actually building the mountain. It was before I really got into Axiom. So I'm just over here trying to build a mountain and learn from my mistakes of, if I'm going to build another mountain or a mountain range, I'm building an Axiom first. Never again will I freehand build an entire mountain range. But enough of that. We are here to work on this castle. We are here to work on the castle, and specifically the barracks right now. We shouldn't have too much more to clear out after this. The cave entrance is about right there. So let's do this. Ah, the cave is literally right there. Okay. I might do like some sort of access type thing in our barracks here so that we can get down to the iron a little bit easier. Potentially do some sort of like maybe we can even try to style it in like a mine shaft type thing. Maybe. I don't know if that seems kind of ambitious or what. Excuse me. You scared me. You can't do that to me. It's extremely rude, that guy. You guys saw that, right? He assaulted me. It was not very nice. All right, so the barracks excavation is practically done. I will need... I might try to make a trap door really quick. I think it's just planks. We want to make this movable. How do you make a trapdoor again? Okay, I know I have sticks. I know I have the sticks. Ooh, I should probably double check on my leather too. Or the hides, I should say. So I definitely think it's been over 20 hours now since we have put those in there. Yep. Nine scraped hides. Excuse me. Well. Turn to 9 prepared hide after 3 days. Yes. Yes, please. So where is my stuff? Chisel. Chisel. I think the chisel is actually sitting inside the castle. I'm just gonna clear off my pathway really quick so I can actually walk up and down it. Rough cut chisel, that's what I'm looking for. Probably don't need to use the big slab. Probably could have used one of the smaller slabs, just since I need to get a decent chunk of smooth stone. Smooth stone, regular stone. I also meant to grab my sticks. I did not grab my sticks. Whoopsies. So I wanted to make a trap door in the corner so that I knew, hey, go down there at some point. It's important that we do that. What did I do with my sticks? Ah, here they are. Boom, trapdoor. 2 of them, actually. I'm also going to take the gears with me, add them to our treasury. I wish we could do like a treasury type room, just like have mounds of silver and gold. I mean, like obviously we could take like the raw gold and silver and all that stuff and put it into a room. I don't know. That just doesn't really scratch my fancy, if that makes sense. That doesn't really make sense. What am I talking about? Anyways. So, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to take out these walls. Replace them with the stone bricks. Yeah, I did not think about that. Nope. Where are my splitter plugs? Here they are. Not those. Just got to dig out one row here. And hammer. All right, so what I'm thinking is we're going to have like oak axe. I won't even say it's like an accent, but just like oak supports in the room. Just to kind of give it a little more color aside from just simply, oh, look at that. It's oak, or it's just stone. It feels like a prison. That's not very nice, I guess. I don't know. So I think what we're actually going to do... Well, actually, I don't want to be putting those there. I wanted to kind of fill this in and block off the access here from any enemies, any possibility of enemies getting down to us while we are building. Just cover that up. Beautiful. But we still have down here, which, I mean, nobody can really get to us from down there. So I feel like that'll be fine for now. Probably just going to save the rest of the block. I mean, I only have a couple blocks left, but still. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Maybe. I don't know. Do you? Do you guys know what I'm trying to say? Probably gonna have to go do some oak tree hunting, potentially, because we are getting dangerously low on our oak here, which I do not like. I do not like the fact that we are getting low on our oak supply. I like building with oak. Oh, nope, gotta remove that. Let's go ahead and do what we normally do for our walls. Just mine out the singular row of blocks. I don't know. Would it be... I don't know if I'm like saving myself time or like inventory space even. But just kind of feels to me like... Oh, I fail. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up! Like, to me, it makes sense that we are doing this because A, it saves us on pickaxe durability. So we're not making nearly as many pickaxes at a time. But it is also more time consuming to just set up the plugs. I don't know. That might be something to do some science with. So, I mean, we're still technically using durability on our hammer. which I think, are they around the same durability? What is this? 1800, 1000. The hammer actually has more durability. Oh, that's really interesting. I'm also really hungry, so I should probably eat something. So let's go ahead and eat. Just a couple bits of food. Put that down. Put that there. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to do a little bit of testing / experimentation on what is faster, using splitter plugs to mine out a specific section or just using a pickaxe. So that's what, 4? I don't know. Is that going to line up? I don't know. I do not know. Kind of mumbling to myself. I apologize, but I'm just thinking. Thinking to myself. See, there's enemies up there. They want to get to me. But they can't because I blocked it off. Haha, losers. So, the one interesting thing that I'm kind of trying to figure out here is where I'm going to put the trapdoor A. Because I could just do that, do some ladder stuff, potentially. I don't think I have enough sticks for that right now. Yeah, we're just gonna build this up. Damn it. Am I out of bricks? I might be out of bricks. I might have to make more mortar too. Uh-oh. There's 47. I think for now I'm just gonna toss these slabs of stone into this chest. This originally was more so meant for like items and whatnot, but it didn't not stay just items. It became a stone chest. Oopsies. All right, iron wedge chisel. Since this slab's already out here, we're just gonna break away from it. How much? I'm actually curious if I have enough flint to be able to make more or not. That's a great question that I did not think about till just now. Okay, let's head back over to the barracks room. I hear you. You can shut up, loser. You can't reach me. Na boo boo. I don't know why that was like so childish, but at the same time a little bit funny. Wait. Oh, I actually almost messed this up. Uh-oh. No, this is supposed to be wall. So all these granite brick blocks that I placed down need to come back with me, or need to move back a block, which I am currently losing a couple of them. Uh-oh. Let's just go ahead and close that for now. You know, I'm sure in the future, some people are going to ask me, Z-Man, what's down in that trap door in your barracks room? And I'm going to tell them. It's my secret dungeon. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be quite concerned. And wrongfully so, because it's just a hole. It's just a hole that leads down to the iron that I found. And potentially more. We didn't fully explore the cave, so there could even be even more goodies down there. We shall see that in the future, though. I'm gonna crash. I've been under the weather lately. Instead of, sleeping, I've been going about my business. Well, you should probably rest up, Rescore. I appreciate you popping in and at least chatting for a little bit here. Go get your beauty sleep. I shall see you next time. Maybe. Gimp Dungeon confirmed. See, this is why I said I was going to let your guys' imagination run wild. Because some of you dirty-minded frickers, you like to assume the worst. But in reality, it's just a hole that leads down to the iron mine. That's all it is. It's just a hole in the ground. As Gimli once said, they called it a mine. A mine. It is a mine, though. Beauty sleep will require a coma. I felt that in my soul. Like, big mood right there. That's the biggest of moods I have felt in a very long time. I can somewhat relate. Actually, hold on. Okay, so now we have to put in a roof. But first and foremost, I'm going to... I need to get more oak. Who would have thunk that I would need more oak? I knew. I'm going to get some more oak, then we're going to go to sleep. And it's going to be really dark for you guys the entire time. All right, a couple more stacks. We're down to 3 stacks of oak now. I'm definitely in the spring going to have to work on an orchard for oak trees. I wanted to sleep. That's right. All right. Sleepy bye time. Oh, I should probably get some more food. Starting to get a little hungry. Sure, go ahead and eat. Probably shouldn't start piling this stuff in here because I'm gonna end up being like, yeah, I have stone in here. I'm just gonna pile it in my room, and then one thing leads to another, and now I've got tons of stone sitting in one of my rooms. when that should not be the case. I truly don't care. One brick block isn't gonna be the end of the world. I can hear more enemies sitting up top, but they can't get to me, losers. I'm safe inside my hole. So yeah, we're definitely gonna make more beds, throw them in here, make this place look nice and pretty. So that's 2, 4, 4. Maybe it will end up working out. Maybe even do a little something like so. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You'll probably put up some support joists in the corners, make it look like it's properly supported. Yeah, that very well may be a thing that we're going to do. So the ceiling here, easiest path is... hey! How the hell did you get in here? If only I could hit you. Because apparently I can't do that. Hey, thanks for the flax. Maybe we try to also work on windmill today. Maybe once we finish building our barracks here, we build ourselves a windmill. Which, do I even have enough fat and resin for that? I might have to end up going out and do some hunting too. And I'm sure a lot of animals at this point in time during the winter are not going to have a lot of fat on them either. So would it be worth it? I don't know. Maybe I'll do some like chiseling stuff to make the room a little more interesting. Make sure the walls aren't so flat. Perhaps. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. It's kind of the tendency of what we do around here. Just figuring things out as we go. Really no plan for anything. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, I still have one more row. Never mind. Psych. You thought I was done mining out the ceiling. Well, I fooled you. Definitely didn't fool myself either. Ooh, am I gonna have enough mortar for making the bricks and such? That's a great question. I probably won't. Where? Ah, it's right here. At least we were able to use up this large stone slab. At least we're using up the stuff that we've recently mined. Guys, we might have a problem. We might not have enough resources to finish the barracks, which I'm probably going to end up having to make more stuff anyways. So, let's just head out here. Store all this granite stones in our chests here. I heard a deer. Do I have a bow? I feel like I should have a bow somewhere. But then the next question is, do I have any arrows? That is an excellent question in and of itself, because I don't even know. I actually do have a good amount of fat. Maybe we could make windmill today. I don't know. Oh, God. I have bone arrows. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to just confirm that there's in fact a deer out here somewhere. I heard it. Where the frick did it go? I do not know. I do not know what happened to that deer. It might have been on the other side of the wall, actually. That actually... Is it out here? I don't hear it. I don't see it. I don't know what's going on anymore. I do know where there is a bunch of water buffaloes / cows are. So if we need to get more fat and all that stuff, we can at least do some preparations, get a bow, get some proper arrows too. Perhaps, but I just want to get this build. I just want to get this room finished for the time being. Shut up there. I'm trying to build. Anyways, how's chat doing? You guys ain't hanging in there having a good time yet? Sure hope you are. All right, so now we have our floor, which... Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So we got 1, 2, 3. I hear a deer. I hear something outside. Might actually be on top of the mountain. That very well could be a realistic possibility too. That I'm just now thinking about. Oh. Would it be better for oak floors instead of... Because I don't have the... While I don't really have the stone or mortar... I have the stone, I don't have the mortar right now. Maybe we do wood floors. Yeah, I think we'll try wood floors, see how they look. If we like it, we like it. If we don't, oh well. We shall sit and suffer in silence. I mean, what? oak. I can hear it. The deer. It is taunting me. It is calling to me. It is saying, "Na na na boo boo, you can't catch me." I wonder if it's trapped somewhere. Ouch. Did it fall down here? I don't know. I know the teleporter's down that way. I want to find the deer so bad. I mean, I don't really need it for food or anything like that. It would just be nice to have. Like some extra food would be nice, or fat. One of the two. Oh, look at that. We got some extra carrots. I'm just going to eat them because I kind of need to eat something. We're starting to get a little peckish here. All right. Will this be enough? We'll see. Can't wait for springtime and getting some proper seed, like a proper farm going, just like a massive farm. What? How many? We have 24 flax seeds, which I mean isn't too bad. It ain't too bad, but it could be better. All right, guys. Bear with me here. We're going to put in a wood floor instead of the stone bricks, the granite bricks. Okay, then. Yeah, that's what I feared was going to happen. Here, let's do this instead. Let's be smart about how we're building things, huh? Here we go. Go ahead and mine this out. Actually, what would be a lot easier to do is just simply clearing this out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's right. There's no... Duh. Playing to myself, wait a minute. How am I already confusing myself with how I did this? The answer may surprise you. Doesn't take much to confuse me. See, the extra food would be nice from that deer, wherever the heck it may be. Like I'm doing my best to conserve pretty much as much wood as possible. So let's see. 4 by 4, 16 plus 21. I need 21. It's 12. $18. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit extra, but it is what it is. We'll find somewhere to use up these other planks. I'm sure we'll build out of oak somewhere else too. Did the math not mathin'? I swear I just heard something get thrown. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. All right, anyways, there we go. Structurally, the room is done. The details still need to be ironed out. Ouch! You dick. That was not very nice of you to do that. But I'll take the flax and don't really want the bow and arrow, if I'm being honest, but it came with it, I guess. But toss that in there. All right, let's go. I'm actually gonna grab some of this stuff and we're gonna go sort it out, because I have a lot of stuff here that I need to sort out, and that needs to be put into its proper storage bins and all that fun stuff. So, not you. One of these, I'm pretty sure I had thrown a whole bunch of these into somewhere, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just imagining things, which very well could be a possibility. All right, we're going to start filling up that crate now. Is there anything else here? No. Oak, we can throw that back into there. Like so. Trapdoor, miscellaneous block. Granite ashlar. Okay. I think it's time we prep ourselves for potentially making a windmill. I think getting a windmill up and going would be ideal, so that we can get that health hammer and start getting some progression going. I feel like that would be I like, as the music ended, I heard him shoot his arrow. It was not nice. Ow! Stop that, you jerk. Okay. We have, what, 8 gears? We have a lot of stuff on us, actually. Let me sort it out really quick for stuff that I need and don't need. Pickaxes, kind of need. 69 durability. Nice. Shovel, generally needed. Axe as well. I think we're going to go out and do a bit of exploration. So I might end up just cooking more food. Or do we really even need to cook more food since we have crocks of food? I'll take a cooking pot with me because I think that would be smart. But gears and all that fun stuff. What time is it? 1500. Maybe we actually wait until the next day. We're going to go out, do a bit of hunting, do some exploration, get some pretty neat stuff, I think. I think that would be fun to do. Let's also check on our leather, wherever that may be. Somewhere. Sealed for 1.1 days out of 3. So we're just under halfway there right now. We might actually want to go out looking for more coal. That may not be a terrible idea. Yeah, that might not be the worst idea. Seeing as I also just remembered I need to make more arrows. I know I have a bow somewhere. I know I do. I'm gonna want it. The $1 million question is, where the heck did I put it? So I do not remember. Or do we try to make a... Maybe we try to make a windmill first. Maybe we try to make windmill first. But the next question is going to be, where the heck are we going to put it? And I think if we're going to make ourselves a windmill, maybe even putting it somewhere in this area, not too far from the castle. That is a decent possibility. I also need to check how much... I thought I had a good amount of flax. We're going to have to do some digging around really quick. See what our flax reserves are looking like. Did I already grab it all from here? Probably. I think down below might be where I have all my flax at. Look at that. Oh, wait. Hey, guys, look. I found my wedge chisel. I do have a crude bow. I also have a good amount of calcined flint, or flint that can be turned into calcined flint. Oh, gosh. Let's do this. Because I might even have to get more sticks. Do I have shears? I don't know if I have shears, actually. Maybe that's what we do with one of our ingots here. Make some shears. Which, by the way, I put my hammer away. Of course I did. All right, let's run back and get our hammer really quick. And then we're going to make ourselves some shears so we can get some sticks. So we can make the sails for said windmill. And of course we have friend. Leave me the heck alone. Hammer. Oh, please tell me I have tongs. What did I do with my tong? I think I put my tongs away too. God, I am a mess right now, everybody. Running back and forth. We're getting our steps in today. That's at least a good thing, right? Right. Tongs. Tonga, 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 tingy. I don't know what the hell I'm saying right now. I am just blabbering. All right, so we're going to get shears. We're going to get sticks. And I'm going to make my first set of iron arrows. Yes, that sounds like a solid plan to me. What the hell? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That could have been really bad, actually. I'm glad I did not take out all of the things. All right, back end of the shears is done. Now we just got to fill in the front. How many voxels are we going to need? 6? I think it's 6. Hammering away, making some shears. Not gonna lie, I feel like I kind of sounded like Forrest Gump there while I was saying that. Oh gosh, this is getting pretty chilly. Don't like that. I need to be quick. I don't want to use my coal to reheat this. If I can avoid it, ideally. Super fast. At least the ingot making part of this whatever the heck it's called, Iron Bloom, was really quick. So for 9, just gonna make this as quick as possible. Oh, shoot. It's getting cold. Almost there, almost done. Beautiful. Now we just have to remove all the voxels very carefully. Beautiful. Oh, great. I'm starving. Guess I should have been paying attention to that. All right. Arrowheads are good. I know I have a bunch of feathers somewhere. Think it might have been over here. Yep. Arrowheads. There we go. 9 arrows. It's a decent start. But I think it's time we head back and go to sleep. Let the time pass. Trying to make time go by as quick as possible so we can get our leather to make armor and all that fun stuff. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. You have got to be absolutely fucking with me right now. Seriously? I don't know if it's imminent or what. I don't know the deal. The wind is howling right now. Like, goddamn. Well, I'm not going to be going super far because of that warning. Yeah, what the heck is up with this wind? It is going crazy. Let's grab up all these sticks here. I don't feel like trying to get all of the leaves. For now, we're just gonna harvest up as many of the leaves as we can. Just get whatever sticks we can. That's the goal. Oh, that's my walnut tree that grew. I was wondering why this tree looked kind of out of place. It's because of the walnut tree. All right, 55 sticks. I feel like that's going to be a decent start for what we need. All right, so there's that. All right, it's 4, 8, 12. We might even have enough flax to... I think we'll have enough flax to make a full windmill set for sales. do. Okay, so one of the things that we're gonna need. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling hopeful. Feeling excited. Feeling that we're actually making some progression finally. Let's grab all of our lumps of fat, walnut logs. So for that we need, yeah, we're gonna need a lot of wood and fat. But we're also gonna need the large wooden gear, which is gonna take some of that. So do need my chisel. Do I happen to have another chisel over here? Thought I did, but maybe not. Maybe it was downstairs. Hold on. Oh, that's a rough cut chisel. Never mind. That's not what we were. Oh. Mouse, what are you doing? Almost 2 days through. I'm going to try to not use my oak logs for the stuff for making axles. Going to try to use up the other whatever other materials that I may have. Hammer. Might as well just make up what I can, right? I think so. All right, so gear. Gear figurehead, what? Large gear section. That's what we need a lot of stick and resins for. And of course, we have our temporal storm to worry about too. So that's potentially going to have to be put on hold for the time being. Because we can never have nice things around here. All right, it's time to hide with all the food. Right. I guess this is kind of perfect timing too, because I do have to use the restroom. So whenever this storm starts, we can go ahead and take a quick break to stretch your legs, grab a snack, do whatever you need to do. We will be back in just a few. All right, everybody, I have returned. Sorry it took me a little bit longer than I anticipated. I had to quickly take care of the dogs, but we are back here, ready to go. It is. I got kicked from the server somehow. Don't know if it restarted or what, but it shouldn't have. Might have to take a look into that. But yeah, so we're still in this temporal storm right now, which is kind of unfortunate. But I don't know how much longer we really have. I don't know how long it's been since we were on, since we got kicked off. I don't know how far along we are through the storm. I'm just hoping that it's not going to take super long. Talk about perfect timing. Holy shit. That's no, stop it, you're hurting me, stop it, no, stop it. I'm good. And it went bye-bye. All right then, well, that was interesting to say the least. So I don't know how much resin I actually have. I might need to go out and do some exploration / digging around anyways. So we did find the residence archive, so that's something we still have yet to do. Is it over? We heard the there we go. I'm thinking to myself, when the hell is this gonna end? Because, you know, it's here. Hold on a second. Sorry, just had to click off something. It was come here. You gonna give me anything? Hey, thanks for the flax. What time is it? 1500. I do need more sticks. That is factual. I'm gonna drop. I also need to chop down more trees because I need firewood for our cooking pot for cooking up food and all that fun stuff. So I should probably chop down some trees too. I should have gotten a majority of the stuff that's reachable. Maybe. Don't really have any blocks on me either to build up. As long as we get a majority of this leaves, get a good amount of sticks, I feel like we'll be fine. But I know I'm definitely going to need a lot for the gear. At least 48, which we did already hit. That is true. Okay, so since we did get that, we do have over a stack of sticks now. I think we're gonna head inside really quick. Let's check our resin reserves. How much resin do we currently have before we have to go out and find more? That's $1 million question right there. So we have 9 so far. I thought I had a lot more down below. Very well could be the case yet. Actually, no. That's kind of a problem. We haven't really found too much resin. I feel like that's definitely going to hold us back more than anything. Double check I didn't accidentally put anything in there. Nope. Yeah, I don't have much resin, and we need resin in order to make the gear parts. So, large wooden gear. So we need 4 of those. That's 8. Actually, we might have enough to make the large wooden gear. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me see. Did I happen to have anything left over in here? No, I did not. Okay. I think we can at least make... I haven't had to do this very often, so I have to keep refreshing myself. So hammer, go here. Chisel, go here. And saw goes right here. Guess I kind of have to make the saw, the planks first, huh? Yeah, that might be something I have to do. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Time is it? Still kind of early. Actually, wait, no, I still need those. Is that not exactly what I did? What did I do wrong? Oh, no, man. Anyways, we have our wooden gear now, which is great. I might actually no, hold on. Shoot. I think I'm gonna need a sec. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to notice where I may have gone wrong with this. I'm just gonna put this stuff away. At least spend enough time making time pass so that we can sleep through the night and wake up where it's daylight out. So all this granite stones can be thrown into there. The real $1 million question is going to be if I'm ever going to actually end up using all this stone that I've mined out. And I want to say I want to use it up because it doesn't make sense to have just a bunch of stone lying around, right? Right. Wooden gear. Or that's my axe, not a wooden gear. I'm dumb. Pardon me. I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. Yeah, just spend a little bit more time sorting all this stuff out. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Good thing the torch doesn't go out when you toss it into snow, because that would really suck. We may need to also make more food before we go. Did I turn that entire stack of logs into planks? I feel like I might have, which is a big ol' oopsies. Yeah, those are all maple boards. We should be able to burn them still, right? Let's go ahead and cook up some more food. Oh, excuse me. Couldn't mute in time. Ouch, that hurt. Those turnips definitely need to be eaten up because they are gonna perish soon. So we're gonna just cook up as much turnip stew as we can. And hopefully it's gonna work. It will. Obviously it's gonna work. How good is this of a fuel source? It's to be determined. Doesn't really last very long. Okay. Feel like I'm just gonna throw those boards in. It's late enough. Let's go ahead, toss that in there, and we will go to bed. The food's still going to take a bit of time for it to finish cooking. Probably. I mean, it's holding up. The planks are holding up a little bit better than I originally thought they would, which is at least nice. But I'm going to go empty out some more of my inventory. And hopefully we can go out when it's a little bit lighter out. Maybe get some more animals, perhaps. Find resin. Resin's probably going to be the one thing that I really need to find, along with coal. I have tons of that, right? I don't have tons of that. The exact opposite of tons. I'm just going to lean those against that. We'll put those back. I feel like we have just about everything that we'll need. How is... That's almost done. 2.7 out of 3 days. Once we get the food cooked up, we'll make our way out of here. And do the stuff that we need to do. Goddamn snow. We're almost there. Hopefully that'll be enough. of a fuel source. I don't really know, if I'm being honest. So we're going to need a lot of axles. We're going to need gears too. Gear. Angled gears. Which also needs resin. But it also requires fat. So, and sticks. Gosh darn it. Maybe we will probably spend the rest of the stream just doing the stuff. What do I need? Yeah, probably spend the rest of the stream making our windmill today. That's kind of our goal, I guess. I do have some extra firewood if this isn't gonna be enough. I feel like it should. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Maybe we'll even take a third crock with us. Might not be a terrible idea. Actually, turn up onion stew with... Oh, I did this one wrong. Oh, well. Make sure we use up this crock first. Oh, where's my bow? I did grab it, right? I might have accidentally tossed it back in here. No, I did not. And I know we only have a crude bow. I probably should have made a better bow while you were doing all this stuff, but I'm not going to stress about it, in all honesty. Just going to double check that I didn't accidentally throw it in any of these chests. Nope, did not. Beautiful. So it's sitting somewhere, due to process of elimination, somewhere in this area. I have a feeling I might take some bandages with me. It's down here. It is down here. Oh, there's even more iron arrows too. So past Z-Man did something semi-useful for future Z-Man. So which way do we want to go? We haven't really... we might want to check the forests for any potential pine trees to get resin. I feel like that might be the correct play. So let's head a bit southwest. See if we can't find the correct type of trees that we need. Oh, our snare traps. I didn't even think to check our snare traps, actually. If there was anything in them. I highly doubt it. I mean, that has rotted berries in it. Like, that's really gonna entice anything. Ow! I ran into my own trap. Of course I did. Oh, God! Oh, oh! Why did you blend into the snow so well? Get back here. Shouldn't have done that. You know, I saw a thing, it might have been a YouTube short actually, where it turns out that like leaving the bones or the carcass of the dangerous animals where if you keep them around, that it'll prevent other animals from spawning around it, which turns out to be a lie. Oh, that's a bear. That be a bear over there. I don't like that. Ooh. That's a lie. What you should do, apparently, is trap the live animal in a hole, like a small pit, and that will prevent future spawns for animals, which I'm going to have to test that out. Don't know how true it is. We'll find out at some point, I think. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to find the resin trees, which, by the way, hold on a second. Yeah, there's resin out this. Why did I not think to just take the teleporter? Obviously, we already have stuff marked out there. I feel dumb. I feel very silly. I know I'm wasting a lot of my food, like my saturation and food consumption is a bit higher than it probably should be because I'm constantly running, but I can't. How did I not mine this copper up before? Seriously? Well, now we have more copper here. Interesting. Maybe we take a lantern with us as well. That's not such a terrible idea. Instead of having to run around with a torch constantly, just take the lantern. I think we're going to do just that. I hear stuff clicking. Who be clicking? I'm going to take this lantern because why not? Don't really need it right now, but for when we have to potentially go down into caves like we're about to, so I should probably equip it. It would be nice to, you know, have that. Just gonna put it back. So where we need to go is down. Ouch. That was not very nice of you. I'm just gonna leave you be for now. I don't think it was this way, was it? No. We're past it. Which... I'd go down further, right. Ow! Someone's throwing stuff at me. I think it was... Yeah, back over here. And... boop! Oh, that's right. I did have to go up. And then build up a bit. I think I'm missing some blocks. They're still on the ground? They very well could still be on the ground, actually. Yep, there they are. was thinking to myself, why do I feel like this wasn't enough blocks like we originally had before? Probably I'll just do myself a favor. Not use up nearly as many blocks to get up. Oh, that's right. There was shale rock over here too. Shale rock's pretty cool. Also, I feel like either we've had very bad luck finding dungeons, or one of the dungeon mods is not working correctly. I'm not entirely sure though. All right, let's do some digging around. Oh wait, did I not notice this trader before? Treasure hunter? What do you got here? A broken blackguard helmet. 176 gears for the Greenwich armor. Damn. You can sell some stuff. Rope ladder. Hold on. I feel like you can definitely make rope from vines and stuff. So if we were to find a bunch of vines or something, could potentially make a lot of money. All right, there's one resin. Do want to be careful because I know that there can still be animals running around here. You guys know how I am when it comes to animals popping out at me. It's never a good time. Well, it's funny for you guys, but it's traumatic for me. I hear some chickens. See, there's a wolf. Ouch! Ow! Why must you hurt me so? Time is it? It's already 1300. Damn. Ooh, nope. I was gonna say, we might as well just take out the third one. Take out the trifecta. Get back here. Get back here, wolf. You can't escape me. Oh, there's bees. I'm gonna get you. Ah! I'm not gonna lie, it kind of spooked me a little bit. It turned, and I thought I was about to start fighting back, and I was not necessarily ready for that. Okay. Ooh, here we go. So I think we need like 6 wild vines in order to make 1 rope. Something like that. I think it was something like that. I probably should have brought a bed with me, but I did not do that. I'm dumb. No resin. Not a whole lot of resin, I should say. I mean, we have some. We have gotten some. But no new sources of resin is what I was trying to say. But I'm also trying to keep my eyes peeled for some of these wild vines because I think, yeah, like that's so easy. Oh, look at that. We're also getting some more oak leaves and acorns, seeds, whatever you want to call them. So if we do that, that gives us 6. Let's go double check with the trader really quick. I want to make sure that what we want to trade is possible. Like if it's not a ridiculous number. Oh, there's the chickens. Oh, wait. The trader should be. Right here. I found it, guys. I think there was 12 rope ladder, which I feel like that's still pretty doable. All right, hold on a second though. We do need to eat before we starve. Should probably also grab all these sticks because I'm going to need them. Yep. Oh. Are you gonna run? What are you doing? Oh! Trying to juke me out! Oh, here's some resin. Might end up needing to make myself some stuff. Some healing stuff. Cause I didn't. What? No, I have a couple bandages. Let's use up our bandages first. I'm already forgetting the recipe. Of course I am. So that's 12 rope ladder right there, which I think we're going to get 14 gears from the trader. I think it was 14 gears per 12. All right, well, that was a little bit easier than I was expecting. I think we did already kind of smack it around a bit, though. Hey, buddy. I got 12 rope ladder. Look at that. 14 gears. Then we could get ore, forage. That was some easy money. I'm already liking the better traders mod. I feel like it's helping us out a decent bit. We also have some flax here. I probably should stay a little more focused on the fact that I'm trying to find more resin. Instead of just constantly running around. Let's check over here. Have we gone very far this way? No. I don't even know if we've gone over this way at all, to be fair. Just gonna toss some of this stuff. Probably should make myself a bed though. Although it is calm out, so we don't have to worry about any enemies. But it's just about the paranoia of like running up on a bear in the dead of night on accident is a terrifying concept to me. And I'd rather not have that happen. Or a wolf. Any of those animals. Any of those animals running up on me is not necessarily ideal. Look, it's a little snake. It's a little earthworm, not a snake. That's not a snake. Oh, those are snakes. Oh, there's a rift around here. Somewhere. Could hear it. Quartz. Man, we are not doing so well on the whole finding resin aspect of this trip. Like we've got a couple of pine forest. Like we have the pine forest here. We have this area. Ooh, what's this? Amaranth seeds. Crimson maple. I'm gonna mark that. Hollow tree. These are always pretty decent for certain things. Honestly, though, I don't want to fill my inventory too much. So I do have a lot of stuff on me. Ooh, wait. Well, yep, there's a ladder. I was about to say, there's definitely going to be something in one of these. It's like a collapsed mine shaft. Something like that. I don't think we've been down here. So we're going to check it out. Maybe. We have friend. We have two friends, actually. Ah! Oh, stop it. Bye. Where are you going? There we go. All right. Friends neutralized. At least I thought this led down to like some sort of structure. Maybe I was wrong. Is that? It's just a deep shiver. Don't think it can get to me though. So, you playing dead? Yes, you are. Take advantage of that. Yeah, nothing that way. Huh. Oh. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, hi, friend. Bunch of candles. I'm gonna take those. That's great, actually. These banners are also kind of cool. Children's toys. Don't know if I like that. Yeah, some of this roll generation is kind of wonky. Oh. Oh. Teleporter. We just need to fix it up. Broken teleporter. Hey! Upgraded bow. We'll take it. Poor chunk of limonite. I don't know about that. Hey, rusty gears. We'll take those. And back over here is just spelt grain and a painting. I think this structure was chopped off because from the world generation, which sucks. So I was hoping we'd find some pretty cool stuff here, but I don't think we will, unfortunately. So I think it's probably in our best interest to just make our way back up. Is this the way that I came? Yeah, this definitely was the way I came down. Might have accidentally jumped down. Yeah, I think I definitely jumped down unintentionally. Intentionally? I don't know. I don't know. Was this my way out? No, it was not. Oh. Got a couple friends. Huh? Come on. I genuinely have no idea where the heck I came in from. I swear I thought it was from over here. So it wasn't from this way. Guys, I'm already lost. Help. Definitely was from this way. It had to have been. And I'm starting to go a little bit crazy. I think we're just going to mine up. We're just going to mine up. I don't care that much. I just know I need to get the heck out of here before I go completely nutso. I also do need to eat. Which is another source of something that I should probably try to work towards getting more of. We shouldn't be that far under the surface, though. Like, if we just keep digging down, or digging up, we'll find something eventually, right? Just like that. Is it just me or just insulating block face? Well, we found something. Nomad trousers. Don't really need those. Vintage beef. That's pretty good, actually. Peat, rye, spelt. A lot of stuff that we don't really need right now. We'll find our way out eventually, guys, I promise. Maybe we'll get lucky and just be able to follow one of these trails. Ooh, some chalk. Or one of these trails, one of these tunnels up to the surface. Damn, with the shale rock, it looks so much darker. Oh gosh, this cave's massive. Let's try to just go up. I think that's what we're going to do, is just go up. This is a quite ominous looking cave, if I'm being honest. Oh, hey, no, no. Bad. It's really bad. Leave me alone. Jerkwad. What time is it? I feel like I should probably try to sleep here soon. Maybe we just hunker down for the night. It's late. Just go ahead and sleep. Do have a bunch of stuff in my inventory that nah. I really want to hang on to the crimson maple, 'cause I don't think I've ever seen a crimson maple before. If it, like, maybe the wood is really cool looking. I don't really know. Hoping it's cool looking. I'd really appreciate if we could find the surface here. Speak of the devil. Forest floor. We're free. Kind of. Oh, rift activity is very high right now. That's not necessarily good for us. Oh, there's some ruins here. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh, rusty gears. We'll take those. That's all flint tools. We don't need those. I'm not gonna lie, dude scared the shit out of me. Any resin. We're having some shit luck finding resin, I will say that. We are also finally starting to see some snow accumulation up around this area. When we teleported over, there was like none. And now, there's plenty of it. Which makes sense since we're about a third of the way through December. What is this area? This just looks really open. This is honestly kind of a cool location. Oh, that's wolves. We're gonna try our best to avoid wolves, if at all possible. Oh, Jesus! Hi! Oh, no, 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 no. Well, that's not what I needed. Worst part is I don't have any food. Yeah, food's gonna be a real problem, actually. I'm just gonna take a... no, I do have food. I'm dumb. Why did I say I don't have food? I obviously have food. I'm just gonna take a stack of onions. I don't feel like cooking anything while I'm on the run. Give me my onion back, damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to be very quick about it because I don't... How far from the teleporter do we go? A decent bit. Nope, leave me alone. Avoiding all the enemies. Oh, this is gonna suck. Having to dig out of this. Might get dark here very quick, very soon. I did not bring any light source with me either, which was very dumb. Don't know what the hell I was thinking. Unless we could see the light up ahead. If we... Uh-oh. I genuinely cannot see right now. I feel dumb. Why the hell did I do this to myself? Like, I'm I I'm doing it, guys. Oh, I I made it up just now so I can start seeing. Note to self. Make sure that you always bring a light source wherever you go. All right, we're just going to book it to get my stuff back. Man, why did I have to beat Tom and die? I mean, I'm sure the wolf would have continued to chase me even after if I started running. But, like, I swear I also thought I killed it. Like, I thought I got 3 hits on it. But no, I did not. There's some copper there. Look at all these pine trees. And not a single fucking thing of resin. Now, granted, I'm not looking very closely right now because I didn't look very closely. Resin. Usually where there's one, there's more, but I gotta get my stuff back. That wolf should be like 1 hit and dead. This is still camping my stuff. Oh, I see it. It's running away now. That's right, you coward. Run away. Might as well do some hunting while I'm out and about, right? Oh! Jesus Christ! I don't know why I got so scared of a rooster, though. Now it's kind of pitiful, just a little bit. Oops. Alright, I really don't need the feathers right now. What time is it? 11:52. I feel like we really gotta try to get as much resin as we can right now. Some red clay here. Lark trees. Usually where there's one resin tree, you can find more. So we're going to head back towards this area here, and hopefully we can find more than one resin tree. Yeah, that's our first resin tree that we found. What about around here? There's a couple oak trees that we could maybe come back for at some point. I feel like that might not be a terrible idea. Yeah, we are not doing so hot on the resin hunt. Is it worth it to try and get this copper? I don't know. Are there any interesting structures? Might be something over here. There's definitely I think that's a trader. Might as well make our way towards it, right? At least gotta check it out. Even if it is something that may not be as useful as we would like. Maybe the kitchen traders are a little bit better now. That's a possibility. Resin. All right, there's one resin tree. Can we find more? Maybe. That's a big old pine tree right there. Kind of running through the brush blind, but resin. We take it. I feel like I should check around here. Maybe we'll find an abundance of resin on a tree. I don't know. Or abundance of resin trees, I should say. Kind of desperate for resin, can you tell? Oh, man. I was starting to get a bit hungry. At least with expanded foods again, I should be able to make more things like with bushmeat specifically. Ideally. Resin. Resin! Resin there, resin up here. We'll do this. Sure. Any more resin trees? Maybe? Potentially? Yes. Yeah, now we're starting to get some traction now on the resin trees. Yes. Getting real lucky now. That's what, 4 trees within like a 30 block range of each other? It's not bad. Hoping that there could be more. We're starting to get to... Oh, there's a trader here. What are you? Building materials? What's your name? Miguel. Miguel, what do you have? Survival good. That's right, you could buy traders. Kind of forgot about that. What can I sell? Coil of rope for 5 gears. It's not bad. 16 maple logs for a gear. I don't even know if there's any maple around here, if I'm being honest. Because honestly, that would kind of be easy money. Ah, here we are. Here's the trader. I have a very good feeling that it's gonna be kitchenwares trader. Trying to chop down this tree so I can at least see the entrance. Hello. Bartolomeo is. I don't know what you mean. Not entirely sure myself. Got anything to trade? So we could sell spiles. We could sell glass bottles. We can buy this stuff too. Yeah, there's really not much that I need from you right now. So I'm just gonna pass up on you for now. Let's keep looking around for resin. What are we up to? 10? I feel like we're going to need more than 10 resin. Just a hunch. I think we still have 1 resin sitting back at home. So that puts us up to 11. It's still not enough. But I am kind of curious about what's down here. Oh, right off the bat, we find ourselves a ruin. Does it have anything worthwhile? Great question. Ooh. Ooh. 2 lanterns? Some rusty gears? Yo. I feel like the ink and quill could be insanely good. Did we ever read this one? No, we did not. Interesting. Finding those lanterns, though, is crazy. Some firewood. Crate with some books. Lots of books. Large pile of junk metal. I think we could actually sell this stuff to the one trader. Kind of want to keep exploring a bit now. Even though I'm getting shot at. I see him. Oh, we got a friend. We got a friend. Nope. No, we got 2 friends. Whew. All right, time to go back up to the surface. It's a little dangerous down there. I still don't have proper armor either. Couldn't we sell this to you, Miguel? Could sell 5 of it for a gear. Just gonna toss you for now. Gonna make a pile of stones. I don't know, what's the rift activities medium? Don't know, is it worth potentially waiting out the night? Found another cave. Kind of want to see what's down here. Maybe not. So, Megan. What's that? Quartz? Yeah. More quartz. Oh, this just actually goes right back up to the surface. That's very convenient for us, actually. What time is it? 1800. It is getting pretty dark. Can't really see too much. Got some more pine trees, maybe more resin. I don't think those 1-block trees can spawn with resin. That's a bear. That's a bear. Oh, that's a bear. Oh, that's a bear. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Oh, no. I gotta lose it in the trees. I gotta lose it in the trees. Somehow, some way. Shit. I don't want to look back. Well, I do want to look back to make sure if it's not still chasing me. I don't know if it's still chasing me or not. Dig. Holy frick, that was terrifying. I'm not freaking out, you're freaking out. I do want to cook up more food since I am low. I'm practically out, actually. I have food. It's just, I don't know. What time is it? Almost 9:30. I don't know. I'm actually starting to get pretty hungry. I have not eaten dinner yet. And I obviously still have to take care of the dogs as well. I don't know. Maybe next time we just solely focus on windmill stuff. I'm gonna do my best. It's 3 in the morning. I'm gonna wait out the night a little longer. I think I just want to wait it out till it's at least a little more light out. I do need food pretty bad. We do have that. And where's my cooking pot? Did I not bring a cooking pot with me? Oh, what an idiot, Z-Man. Gosh darn it. So what, we got a total of 5, 6, 10, 12, at least 12 resin sources around here. Doesn't seem too bad to me. Outside temperature is also officially in the negatives, which is not ideal. It's only 4. Oh, that's right. I think I'm just going to try to book it. Just book it through the forest. If you hear anything, just run. Try to break line of sight if possible. Gotta get the resin though. I'll come back and mark that tree. Holy shit, that was loud, really loud for me. Tanner, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Z fam. Holy fuck, that scared me. Did not expect that. Alright, I don't think that wolf's chasing me anymore. I think it's safe to say that. What we need to do is just get to our teleporter. And get back home. There's a lot of bad things growling in my ear, and I don't like that. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm going home. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay, let's get down. Yeah, let's get home. Nope. You thought you could get me. And I said, no, thank you. Well, Ouch. I have no idea what the rift activity is currently like, but it doesn't seem very good. Just going off a hunch. All right, we got a brass lantern, a bismuth bronze lantern. I think what we had it right there. Let's. Oh, that's not. Oh, I don't think I have it on my laptop. I don't have the light mod installed. Uh-oh, might have to do that at some point here. But we are officially home. We are safe for the most part. We need to go ahead and throw this stuff into there. Vintage beef can also go in there. Vegetables can go back into there. But yeah, I need to get some dinner before it's too late for me. And so for next time, we're solely going to be focusing on getting a windmill up and going. Hopefully we can also get a health hammer as well. But I think for now, we did some progress today. We did a lot of running around, did some exploration. We did get the barracks made very barren. I know. These guys keep popping out of freaking nowhere. It's scaring me. It probably doesn't help that this place is not lit up like at all. So I'm just gonna hang that there. Sure, and hopefully that will minimize the spawns from occurring in here. I'm just gonna quickly see if these guys happen to have anything good for us. Not really. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wind things down for the night here. But don't be going anywhere just yet, because I'm going to be sending you guys on over to another good friend of mine who is currently playing Breath of the Wild, I believe. So if you are a Legends of Zelda fan, make sure to stick around so you can go and support my buddy. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out and chatting with me throughout the night, or just lurking here as well. Greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. If you guys enjoyed yourself and you haven't done so yet, whether you're watching this live now or in VOD form, hit that like button. Check out the links below for all of my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. Love to chat with you guys in there. And if you want to see more vintage story content just like this, consider subscribing. I stream this every night, and we also do the Souls Gaming Vintage Story server on Sundays. So we do plenty of vintage story content here on the channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if that is what you are interested in. And I also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all of my channel members. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you want to be absolutely amazing just like them and want to show your support further than just liking and subscribing, consider becoming a channel member today. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.